Stars who stay together after cheating scandals. Everyone has a different attitude when it comes to cheating. For some, it's a deal breaker, no further questions asked. For others, circumstance is everything. How many couples stay together after cheating? At the end of the day, the only people who know what's going on in a relationship are the people in it, but that hasn't made us any less curious about Alice's cheating scandals over the years. Number 9. Oliver Hudson and Erin Bartlett. Following their engagement, Hudson acknowledged having an affair with his spouse. Something happened psychologically when I got engaged and I spiraled, Oliver said in a podcast he and his sister Kate Hudson hosted in April 2024. I was crazy, I was cheating, and I was unfaithful. Oliver eventually admitted everything to Bartlett, saying that he never got caught because I couldn't live with myself and get married and be married and have children with this sort of weight. He doesn't feel that his adultery was a mistake or that he has many regrets. Whether it was a wise or foolish decision, it was a decision I made. In general, I've made some really terrible decisions in my life. He said, you would think I regret it, but if I hadn't made that decision, I don't know who I would be. We were able to sort of do therapy and work through everything while I was going through whatever it was that I was going through. Number 8. Adam Levine and Behati Prinsloo. Shortly after he revealed his wife was expecting their third child, the musician gained notoriety when an Instagram model by the name of Summer Stroh alleged they had an affair. In a social media post, Levine, for his part, denied having an affair with Prinsloo. I spoke with anyone other than my wife in a kind of flirtatious manner, and I used poor judgment, the member of Maroon 5 wrote on Instagram story in September 2022. Although I never had an affair, I did cross the line at a very unfortunate time in my life. It became inappropriate in some cases. I've spoken to that and moved proactively to make things right for my family. My wife and my family are all that matters to me in this world, he continued. To be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake I could ever make. I will never make it again. I take full responsibility. We will get through it, and we will get through it together. Number 7. Dominic West and Catherine Fitzgerald. The affair alum made headlines in October 2020 when he was spotted kissing his Pursuit of Love co-star Lily James while married to Fitzgerald. The co-stars were photographed packing on the PDA in Rome and later riding a scooter together and having dinner in the Italian city. One day later, West and Fitzgerald put on a united front posing and kissing for photographers outside their England home. Our marriage is strong and we're very much still together, the duo wrote in a note that they handed to reporters at the time. Thank you. 7 months later, James addressed the scandal, telling The Guardian, I'm not really willing to talk about that. There's a lot to say, but not now, I'm afraid. The same month, Fitzgerald recalled her wonderful love affair with West and how their romance began. She told the Irish Independent in May 2021 that their relationship has had its ups and downs, but they are now totally devoted to each other and to our full, vibrant family life together. Number 6. Evan Felker and Stassi Felker. 2 years after the Turnpike Troubadours cheating scandal with Miranda Lambert, he wrote in Red Dirt that he had found sobriety and recovery. Evan explained in August 2020, I stepped away from the road and got a clearer view of the world. I got back to just being me. I could not have ever done that while we were touring like we were. I had initially blamed everything on being on the road, but it's only when you take the road out of the equation that you see you've still got problems. I was able to start fixing those. And Stassi revealed in March 2021 that they had welcomed their first child, a baby girl named Evangeline. Number 5. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. The news that the Cleveland Cavaliers star had cheated on Kardashian with multiple women surfaced just a few days before their daughter True was born in April 2018. Even so, the couple continued their relationship, with Kardashian sharing her reasoning for staying with the NBA player on Twitter that June in response to criticism from another user. She wrote, "You are unaware of the daily activities in our home or the massive reconstruction required for us to even get along. I am pleased with my strength. I value your viewpoint and hope you feel the same way about everyone else who has remained in similar circumstances." However, after Thompson's infidelity with Kylie Jenner's then best friend Woods was discovered, Kardashian and Jenner called it quits in February 2019. Khloe loved Jordan before this, an insider told us at the time. Khloe's family is utterly shocked by this. Us verified that Kardashian and Thompson are once again together in August 2020 following over a year of effectively co-parenting their daughter without engaging in romantic activities together. Us was exclusively informed by a source in June 2021 that Kardashian and Thompson had broken up for good. The insider disclosed there was no drama that caused them to split up. Things simply didn't work out between the two of them. They remain amicable toward each other and will continue to co-parent. After it became public that Thompson had fathered a child with Marilee Nichols while pursuing Kardashian surrogacy, they permanently parted ways in late 2021. Number 4. Mike Caussin and Jenna Cram. Only a few months after welcoming their first child, a daughter named Jolie Ray, in January 2016, the country singer and athlete went their separate ways in August 2016. Caussin cheated on Kramer, and at the time, US revealed that she was getting treatment for a sexual addiction. In June 2017, Kramer disclosed the reasons behind her decision to stay with her husband and discussed her tense relationship. On her Wind Down podcast, she said, "I stayed in the beginning for Jolie," adding that eventually she stayed because they were developing. "I wouldn't be in a relationship with my husband if I was miserable." Number 3. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. The rapper refused to let a cheating hoax created by YouTube star Christian Adam G break up his family in 2018. "Trolls working hard today. I don't get on a balcony with no thoughts. That's lame," Scott wrote via Instagram in December 2018. "Try dating trolls sus. Me and my wifey sturdy." Back to celebrating 2 months later, reports surfaced in February 2019 that Scott was unfaithful to Jenner. The Texas native's rep denied the claim, saying, "It is not true. He did not cheat." The couple welcomed son Jace into the world in November 2018. In March 2019, Kramer talked candidly about her difficult relationship once more, revealing that Caussin had experienced a massive relapse in his sex addiction approximately a year earlier. The pair has been outspoken about overcoming their obstacles ever since. The former NFL player told us in January 2019 that being the perpetrator, "It's hard because there's a lot of shame behind things that I've done and topics that we talk about. However, through participating in therapy and having conversations on our podcast, we become more at ease confronting them head-on, which has greatly improved our relationship. Because we address them, there aren't as many elephants in the room for us anymore." Us confirmed in October 2019 that the couple who welcomed daughter Stormy in February 2018 were taking a break from their romance. Kylie still loves Travis, and this isn't considered a full breakup to either of them, a source told us at the time. Multiple outlets reported in March 2020 that the pair had rekindled their romance. They welcomed son and heir in February 2022, 1 year before breaking up for good. Number 2. Brittany Cartwright and Jax Taylor. Following his discovery to have cheated on Taylor during Season 6 of Vanderpump Rules, a reality show featuring former server Stowers, the star of the show chose to stay with her. In November 2018, Cartwright talked candidly with us about putting the infidelity behind him. "I witness him working hard every day, and he has totally transformed how he talks to me, treats me, and listens to me. Our relationship is better in every way possible," she told us. Cartwright stated that she had moved out of the home she shared with Taylor in March 2024, citing the necessity for her to have some privacy. Number 1. Kevin Hart and Eniko Parrish. In a 2017 interview, the comedian acknowledged that he had cheated on his pregnant wife while on a trip to Las Vegas. "I'm hoping that she has a heart to where she can forgive me and understand that this is not going to be a reoccurring thing and allow me to recover from my massive mistake," he said to Power 105.1 FM's The Breakfast Club. The Jumanji Next Level actor disclosed that he was held accountable for his actions by his wife, with whom he shares a son named Kenzo, and is expecting a daughter in 2020. She reached the astounding conclusion, "I appreciate that we now have a job, that we have a family, and that we have a home. That is what I'm owed." In May 2020, Hart said on the podcast, "The School of Greatness, you owe me to get better." She understood that we shouldn't allow the outside world to have an impact on our internal lives. I'd give her credit for establishing that mood. So if you liked our video, then hit the like button and subscribe for more similar content.